Yo, what's up? Happy Thursday, guys. I got the freaking picks for y'all today. We've been on fire on the channel. So, guys, if you are new here, my name's Keith, aka Keystone. This is SBAA Nation. We've been on fire. Y'all know it. This was another winner, baby. Absolutely just cooking, sizzling. Now, we had a loser too, but I want to show you guys something. It's really going to come down to this play right here. We need the Dodgers to win. And today was the day of like teams collapsing. Okay, so they were up 5-2. They're now down a run, but we still got a couple innings left, so we'll see. Oh, what's this? Is this the price picks play I gave y'all? That cash. Now you guys know that I'm limited over there, but I'm sure most of y'all made more money than your boy did on this play. But I'm happy we fed you yet again another DFS winner. Been absolutely sizzling over there too. And then we had the freaking Mets who blew a 6-0 lead, allowed 11 unanswered runs. So like I said, it's going to come down to the Dodgers. This is the free pick recap that I gave y'all. So when I give you guys these picks, if you want to see how I bet it, that's what the VIP, the premium is for. But I try to give you guys a bunch of good information that'll hopefully help y'all make a lot of money each day. So we got the Witt hit done. Randy did not get it done. Rosarena. Ohtani got this done, I think, on his first at bat. Green got this done. He was at 6. Mariners blew it in the bottom of the freaking ninth. It was tied 3-3. I thought we're going to extra innings. They blew that game. Brewers are just the best team in baseball, and the Royals also blew it and lost by 1 run late. So also gave you guys a lean down here. Now, I said this was not an official pick, but I liked it. Well, the Padres did this all on their own. I believe they won 11-1. So this is a sweat-free one. So, yeah, we're doing some good things. This is actually – I didn't actually take Randy to get a hit. But this is where I had exposure. I took him to get 1.5 HRR on Dabble. We did hit the 6X yesterday, if you guys remember. And yeah, he just came up a little short. So all in all, we're pretty much about even today. That's a win in my book. Guys, wanted to let you know, if you signed up on this pass, a lot of you signed up yesterday, okay? I told you I give you Wednesday's picks. I'm going to be even more generous than that. Anybody that signs up between now and Saturday, preferably you get in on Friday night, okay? You're going to get all my VIP through then when you get this pass, and it's going to include all the UFC 319 bets. So you got yourself a deal. So yeah, just stay patient. If you're already signed up on there, I will send all the picks out for UFC 319. I promise. And what this is going to get you guys is a couple of things. Well, it's going to get you my greatest ROI bet I've ever seen since I've been doing this. Also want to let you know that if you're one of my football guys, you've seen how profitable we've been. You saw what we did in the preseason last week, for Christ's sakes. I think we were up like 16 units, 16 freaking units on the preseason, hitting 6X play. So this is, there's 3 of these left. If you use promo code PROFIT, it's going to take $1,000 off. It's an early bird special. For those of y'all who know, you've been with me last season. You can go look at the client interview success stories, okay? And you understand why I charge what I charge, because I'm very good at what I do. We win here. That's what we do, especially over time, guys. Everyone's going to have a few losing days. You're going to have those, okay? It's important you understand that. I'm not this genie in a bottle that's just going to make you win your bets every single day. But over the course of time, you better believe it. And when we hit, especially with these correlated plays, we hit big. So let's break down a couple things. I got 2 guys to get a hit today, and then we're going to set a 3 pick. We're going to go a little more aggressive on price picks. We've been smashing the 2 picks, but these hits you can lock in over on Rebet, even if you're in a DFS state. Rebet's legal in 47 of 50 states, I believe. Michigan, Idaho, and Nevada, of course. Those are the only ones you can't use it in. Promo code SBAA is going to unlock a $100 deposit match, guys. You cannot set hits on DFS. They don't pay enough. You got to do it on a book. Rebet's legit. They have most of the markets that all the main books have, including all my UFC stuff. They're going to have like 90% of the markets. So, yeah, sign up. And then also, you can get on that $25 pass to get this pick right here. This pick, the greatest ROI pick I've seen since I've been doing this. I truly believe it. That's why I bet what I bet. The largest bet I've ever placed by $250. And I'll tell you this, guys. I'll tell you this. You're going to get all the other picks from between now, Thursday night, Friday night, and then, of course, UFC freaking Saturday included when you get on that pass. So whatever you prefer, you're more of a football guy, hop on the early bird deal that I'm giving y'all. And if you're more of like, hey, I just want to come kind of check this out, it's a $25 investment. It's going to pay for itself. We're going to have a big weekend. And then on top of this, you got to wait for this one to settle for a while. This is a future. It's important you understand that. But it's a great investment. I got the pick for you guys. So let's get into today's guys that I like. All right. So the first guy we're going to take to get a hit today is Mr. Trey Turner of the Philadelphia Phillies. This team kind of, has been pissing a lot of people off this week, and they're kind of cold right now, to be honest with you. But Trey's got a hit in his last 3 games, no multi-hit games. They haven't been playing very well. Like I said, he's the leadoff hitter. He's not even getting a 5th plate appearance. That's not usually good. But I think that could change potentially tomorrow. They're not playing the Reds anymore. They're going to get the Nationals now. Now, Brad Lord's been pretty good this season. With all transparency, he's actually been solid. But Trey's 2 for 3 lifetime against him. You love to see that. He's batting about the same versus righties versus lefties, and Lord's pretty much exactly the same versus righties versus lefties as well. He's had some historical, it's a small sample, but still, you like to see 2 for 3. The Phillies, they need to take this series. Okay, this is like important for them. You can't drop this series to Washington. So, and if he doesn't get to Brad Lord, well, you know what I do like? I like the fact that the Nats have the worst freaking bullpen in Major League Baseball. So I like our chances for Trey Turner to record 1 hit. Player number 2, we're going to go back to the Mariners. We've been on them. Randy let us down yesterday. Naylor came through for us on that pick I gave you 2 days ago. We're going to go with Julio. Now, he's been real hot. Look at this. There's a lot of multi-hit games in his last 10. He's only missed once, okay? Just one time. Should be batting 2nd or 3rd, most likely. So, he's going to be on the road again. And he gets Sagano, man. He's only faced this guy 3 times, but he does have a hit. He's batting 259 against righties. So it's about the same, to be fair. And this is almost exactly the same, too. The data is starting to collect. So these stats are starting to, come together a little more with the batter's face and all that stuff. So I do like Julio of the Seattle Mariners, though, to record a hits. Now, I'm not telling you guys to parlay those 2 together. I'm just saying these are free picks. They're probably, especially the Turner one, even though he hasn't been really good lately, it's still probably going to be pretty juiced. So just keep that in mind. I might throw these guys in other plays that I set. So just keep that in mind. I usually like to do my hit parlays at no more than -150. So keep that in mind as well. And then prize picks. Well, we hit the 2-man yesterday. Let's see if we can keep it rolling here. I really like Ketel Marte. He's going to be our first guy. Guy just absolutely went bonkers yesterday. He's going to be at freaking Coors Field. The last time I was at Coors Field, ironically enough, it was watching the Diamondbacks play the Rockies. I think I got a cup up there on the wall from last year. Awesome stadium, by the way. If you've never been out there, it's actually amazing. Tons of cool places to hang out before, after the game. Some of the best food around the ballpark I've ever had in America. It was like really good. The prime rib sandwich. Can't remember the name of the place, but man, it was fantastic. It was so good. So, but anyways, back to the game. I do like Marte here. He gets Blaylock on the mound tomorrow. He's a righty. And Marte is a switch hitter, so I like our chances here against righties. He's been 308, about 20 points better. And then Blaylock, well, he just gets rocked by everything. But look at this. Against left-handed batters, that's what they're going to say he is here. He's batting, giving up a 347 freaking batting average, 9 earned run average. This is insane. It feels too easy almost. It feels too easy. But I will tell you, that's why Marte's price tag is going to be expensive. It's probably 10 or maybe even 11. Let's see, 10 and a half. But you know what? He's been in the 20s the last couple of games. This is good when this is like gobbling at 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I like our chances here, guys. So we're going to make Marte the first pick. And then we're actually going to go over to the Mets game. Now, the Mets let us down on the money line today, but they did score 6 runs. And then they just melted down. I think they gave up 9 runs in the 6th inning, maybe. Maybe it was the 5th. Either way, I like the way Soto and Alonso have been playing, though. This is a Price Picks fantasy score, so same thing. He's gone over 4 out of 5. He's getting Bryce Elder. Okay, this guy's not good. You can make the argument he probably belongs not in the majors, but he's still here. Soto against right-handed pitching this season, batting 262. He's been pretty hot lately, so he's been heating up. And then Elder against lefties, he's a little worse, but it's still a 267 average. It's solid. And then the Braves bullpen, yeah, they pitched pretty good today, but it's not like this elite unit or anything, guys. So I like this a lot. We're going to make sure we get some exposure to Juan today. And you can, let's see here. Hitter fantasy score is 7.5. Like I said, he's gone over this 4 out of 5. I like our chances. And then we're going to also stack his teammate. Now you get a slight, what you call correlation boost on this. but it's not much. It's like, what does this pay? 5.75. So instead of 6x, you lose 0.25. This is still pretty good in the fact that they're letting us do it. So what I mean by this, what correlation is, it's different than in football, right? So like in football, if Dak Prescott throws for 300 yards, well, there's a really strong chance one of his top two receivers is going to have a big game and go over with him. Like that's the only way it happens most of the time. In baseball, it's really about stacking hits, runs, and RBIs when they bat next to each other. Well, these two do. Soto usually bats second or third, and then Pete bats fourth. So he's close. So say Soto gets a double and he's on second base. Okay, that's like a quick 5 or 6 points for us on this fantasy score. And then say Pete comes up to bat two guys later and he hits a single to right field. Well, he just knocked in an RBI and he got a hit. So he's going to be at like 6. And then Soto's already done because he got a double and he just scored the run that he knocked in. So it's like this guy's run is this guy's RBI. So it does actually correlate very well when these MLB hitters cooperate. So that's going to be the play. Now, if you guys, like I said, some of you might get tired of seeing this, but say I wanted to put a half unit down on this play to win $50 to win 287. Your boy is so good, and I'm so good at football. That's really what got me limited. That Price Picks won't let me set up play more than $5 here. Watch, I'll show you. If you do $6 freaking dollars, watch what it says. It kind of got stuck on the screen here. Let's try it down here. There you go, $5. Okay, so that's obviously all I can set, and it should take this. Okay, so we're in, and I'll show you guys that right there. There's your play today on Price Picks. And guys, one more time too, if you still don't have that app, it's a must-own app, college football and NFL. That is my bread and butter. We are going to correlate the hell out of Price Picks. The reason why, guys, is because they still got flaws in their game, man. They got flaws in their game. We can beat them. So make sure you sign up. Promo code SBA will get you right there on the screen. When you play $5, you're going to get $50 instantly. So good setup. And guys, that's all I got for you today. It's a small slate in MLB. And this is all I feel. Probably won't have much VIP tomorrow in MLB. I'll have some slips, but it's also NFL preseason starting on Friday. So, and then we got UFC 319. So my brain tomorrow might use this small slate as a chance to really make sure I get the preseason correct on Friday. And then, of course, UFC, anything and everything I do will probably be done and set tomorrow. We already have a few plays. So, yep, that's all I got for you guys. Let's keep freaking winning. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you sub. And guys, smash that thumbs up for your boy Keystone. All right, peace.